เราซื้อลุยนะเราซื้อไหนนับคนเดียวแล้วใช่ไหมเราซื้อปันนะปลุกปันมาเราซื้อลุยเราซื้ออะไรอีกคนหนึ่งนะแล้วก็มาตังกี่โมงนี้จัดไปซีอิ๊วสีดำนะหรืองาซีอิ๊วงาซีอิ๊วสีดำซีอิ๊วสีคนนี้ใครนะซีอิ๊วญี่ปุ่นอ่ะสีดำน้ำซีอิ๊วสีดำใช่ไหมเอาไว้ต้องถามให้ชัวร์ขายดีโว้ยขายดีโว้ย
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
France have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Haaland. And it's Rice. And this is Marmouche. Oh, well played, well played. Koundé. Mbappe. Koundé. France couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, nicely intercepted. Great vision. And it's Wirtz. Rice looking to pass their way up the pitch. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And there's green grass ahead of him. Wirtz. And it's Rice. Driving forward. Look at the space. Wirtz! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Hakimi. Swung over. Hakimi got a long way forward to join the attack. that's an excellent interception. Now it's Haaland. That's destined for the flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rodri. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Raul. Now it's Haaland. Barcola. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rice. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Thinks about the shot. Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets. Rice going after that. Raul. Played out towards the right wing. They've won a corner. That has been knocked clear. Very nearly half an hour gone here. That is good alertness. Rodri. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. He's done particularly well there. It's wonderful focus.
Now it's Yamal. Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. He's being urged to shoot. Messi. Raul, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Rodri. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Nakhon Ratchazima clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rice conjures time and space where few can. Nicely aimed pass. This looks promising. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Raul. Can he get on the end of this? Barcola wants to run onto this. And that is well cleared. Oh, well played. Wits, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Calafiori. Marmouche. Rodri. Oh, good-looking ball.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Rice. Oh, super ball. So, a temporary halt to the action. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Attention, attention, le trafic risque d'être très dense dès le coup de sifflet final. Changement pour la France. Le numéro 15.
So we're underway for the second half.
Messi.
Nakhon Ratchazima are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
In with the challenge. That has been slung wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Mbappe finds himself offside. Pacho. Nakon Rachasima come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he was quick to react. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Alvarez.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Barcola. Barcola getting forward. Hakimi cuts out the pass. Oh, they continue each to cancel the other out. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Barcola. Threads one in. Messi. Rice. He's on it. Can he get away? Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely spread. Yamal. That's tidy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Great chance! It's a good run, that. Great timing.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Always next time.
Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. This is a promising build-up. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Rijkaard. Real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
McAllister really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Attention, changement.
France have their second corner now. Rodri can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Mohamed Salah. And he cuts out the supply. He's found a way through. Kvaratskhelia.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now it's Haaland. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. He's had a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Alvarez. And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency. And there's the shot! And the difference is still one. but only just.
McAllister clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 22.
So we have movement on both benches.
Le numéro 9. À leur place, le numéro 7. Le numéro 5. Le numéro 27. Changement.
Out of play for a throw. Sends it crossfield, and that has put paid to that. And it's Valverde. Yamal, and he's got the... Oh, he's having a go! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence.
France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Tomiyasu, very much a man of this moment. And here's Yamal. Tries to pass it through. Picks out... Shoots! Oh, off the bar! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And here's Yamal. And where it came from. Oh, well played, well played. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Nakhon Ratchasima have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Now it's Messi. Mbappe is onto this. He's beaten. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's found a way through. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nakon Ratchasima still without a single shot on target. Gullit, he has found the way through. And the cross comes in, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Messi. Valverde with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Mohamed Salah, Yamal. Now this could be it. And the shot! Oh, that's another chance! He's scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Nakon Ratchasima are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's having a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Nicely aimed pass. Valverde. It's a threatening ball. Vinicius Junior! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Barcelona definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Vinicius Junior. Albert Ferrer calmly anticipates. Some resolute defending there. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Looking for options. He's had a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? Oh no, this does not look good. from Pickford. And they've got rid. That's gone for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Messi. And it's Cruyff. Mbappe tries one from range. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's where it came from. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. This is the time you need that pace.
And that's been drilled in. And he's straight offside. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Yamal. Well, that pass isn't the best. And for the first half, that is that. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Nakhon Ratchasima leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. So straight into the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
And he shoots! Now that is commitment to the cause. Barcelona have their second corner now. Cruyff! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Alvarez. And he is deftly away. Tries a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! And the shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Threads one in, and he won. Real chance! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish of true class! They are right back in business!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's free, he has got space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Messi, and this is Hullet. And he's managed to get free, and he's picked out the run. And this is Eto'o. It's Eto'o! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Messi.
Barcelona with the lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Tries to pass it through.
Nakhon Ratchazima really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Eto'o.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pass somewhat off target. Valverde is always scanning the pitch for targets. Vinicius Junior. Nakhon Ratchazima still have the cards to affect this game. Alvarez! And again! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. It'll be a throw-in. Looking to play him in. Spread neatly. Yaya Toure. Bullet! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Valverde tries to clear.
Barcelona
Clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
It's Xavi! It's a goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. The ball has bounced loose now. Van Dijk. Van Dijk has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And here's Alvarez. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Bale. Nakhon Ratchazima can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Pepe. Toure, 2 assists to his credit already. Kvaratskhelia. Valverde. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Valverde! And that's in. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Nakonwachasima give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now?
And that will be the final act. Nakonwachasima illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looks... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. Hakimi making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to those who missed the pre-game ceremonies.
Well, Peter, he has been the servant who keeps on...
And the finish! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Knocks it into space. Yamal. Harrison does well not to be outdone there. Gerrard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's shifting through the gears here. Rodri. Yamal. That's Vince. And it's Valverde. Juve. And now the breakaway. And it's Gerrard. Looking for options for movement. And he was alert to it. Valverde.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Looking to play him in. Martinez receives it in a wide position. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they can counter here. That's beautifully weighted. Juve. And he's got the... Can he finish? He's scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nicely intercepted. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Wirtz. Gerrard does well to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Lautaro Martinez. It's a pretty loose pass. Valverde. Yamal. Now it's Martinez. To Beckham. Haaland. That's going to go a long way. Valverde cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Played out towards the right wing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Beckham. Juve.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Gabriel gets over and intercepts.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, delightful ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Haaland. Gerrard. Tries to play it through. Now it's Haaland. Oh, nice touch. Haaland's cross. Pickford claims it without any fuss. Could move up a gear here. Calafiori can see things others simply cannot. He's had it taken off him. And it's Messi.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Gives it back. Calafiori. Wirtz gets into a good position. And that is headed for the middle.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, well played. And he's there to get it away. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Messi. And here's Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's been quite a chance! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
We're looking at a different game. Chance! It's in! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got...
And that is all they have time for. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Back on the way then.
Nakhon Ratchasima can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Deftly away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Valverde. Great vision. Wirtz showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Short changes him with that pass. Gabriel. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Hazard. Nicely shaped ball. That's been cut out, well played. Belletti. So, can they find a way to turn round this deficit? And it's Rijkaard. Now O'Reilly. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. They get a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Lautaro Martinez.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Number
The ball's gone
17,
astray.
Federico Valverde.
Beckham.
Number
Oh, and they're
10,
quick to press here,
Messi.
right on top of them.
Coming on the field, number 19, Alvarez.
Now it's Hazard,
Number 7,
and it's Beckham.
Kvaratskhelia.
Calafiori
Number 8,
gets over and
Odegaard.
intercepts,
Number 41,
driving on and making good
Rice.
progress. Now it's Odegaard. Shot at goal! Oh, good finish! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Nakhon Ratchasima dragged themselves back again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Not where it came from. Just about up to 75 minutes. Nakhon Ratchasima perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. It's Gerrard! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Crosses it. Impressive jump. And that's a good finish. And they get themselves in front. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Liverpool with the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Rice.
Nakhon Ratchasima really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Yamal. Coming on to replace him is number 18,
Howson.
Vinicius Junior. Substitution in progress.
Just 5 minutes left. Looking for the run. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's made its way to him. Gerrard
has been indicated.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Nakata! Sensational by Nakata! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty... And there goes the final whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice. And Sonny! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping! The shot! Loose, and he's following up! And he has kept it out somehow!
Musiala actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Wirtz. And here's Musiala. So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. Havertz! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
And it's Musiala. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Wirtz. And he's managed to get free. Lovely feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, perfectly measured that. That's very neat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Eze, Nemecha promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Martinez, and it's Valverde, and here's Eze, and he's quick to return it. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Musiala conjures time and space where few can. And here's Yamal, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Wirtz. Oh, good-looking ball. Sané, great, and the finish! Goal, Germany! And Germany are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Germany are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for...
Chance for a shot! And that's a tiny finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Germany are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
That's been cut out. Well played. Rodri. Valverde. Eze. Oh, super. Martinez! Denied by an instinctive save.
Martinez is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Yamal. And this is Messi. Messi going forward. Oh, he's played it in low. Rudiger getting this one clear. Nakon Ratchasima are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's picked out the run. Havertz! Chance! Euphoria! Utopia! And they are cavorting! And they're threatening to fly away here. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
A case now of complete control. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hakimi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that interception was most necessary. And that is the end of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the regional police department. Substitution in progress.
So the action resumes. Nakon Ratchasima changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. Now it's Sané. He has found the way through. And Sané! Oh, no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Germany really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Yamal. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And here's Messi. Now it's Wirtz. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Great vision. Cute ball. Now, how can he reach it? He's picked his way through. Bullish header! And he hits the net. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Goretzka. And it's Goretzka. Sané. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And here's Yamal. Threads one in. This looks promising. He's found... And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's a good run, that. Great timing.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Always next time.
That's a shade optimistic. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Sané, that is ended up in no man's land. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Messi. Schlotterbeck gets on his bike and on the move. And here's Wirtz. And the shot! And that has faded wide.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Nakon Rachasima perhaps contemplating their next change here. Wirtz. Messi. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Goretzka. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Yamal. Musiala. Shot could be on. He shifted it to the flank. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Wirtz stood his ground strongly. It's out for a goal kick. Rodri. Now Odegaard. Yamal goes for a shot! Goal! 200. It's the goal they all came to see. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Nakon Rachasima still making a fight of this. That's a sharp pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Sané. Showing good feet. He's got away. Thinks about the shot. He's on it. Can he get away? A lot of space ahead of him. Rodri. Odegaard. Rodri. Martinez. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Shot, surely! Oh, good finish.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Here's a chance! He's cut it out. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but
that could spell trouble. Gyökeres! Superb from Gyökeres! About as smooth as it gets. And the game springs instantly to life.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for. Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Threads one in, and he's intervened well there. Quality ball. Calafiori. Valverde. Now it's Kimmich. Lahm. That is ended up in no man's land. Has a look and place it forward. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Now it's Mbappe, and it's Kimmich. Messi. And Kvaratskhelia tries to pass it through. Always goal side. Kimmich.
Japan definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Valverde, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kvaratskhelia. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball. That's been slipped. Shot, surely! Now it's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Van Dijk. Not the most accurate pass. Nakhon Ratchasima, currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. And he plays one through, and he's picked it up out wide. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And here's Messi. Rafael Varane gets a foot in and wins the ball. Lahm. Edmilson. This is a promising build-up. Mbappe tries to play it through.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Japan with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. And a shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Pinches it off him. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now there's a fine ball. Tries to cross. Oh, good glide! And that's a good finish. Japan are level. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kvaratskhelia, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Valverde. Calafiori picks it up out wide. Edmilson. Messi. Driving on and making good progress. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Hakimi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Mbappe. Passes short and sharp. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Just a quick announcement.
So, nothing in it, Jim? What do you think?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch, this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitution for Japan, number 13.
Nakon Ratchasima get the second half going.
Replace him is number 24, Johan Cruyff.
Kimmich venturing down the left. Edmilson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Space for him to turn and look. Getting up there! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Passing is crisp and sharp, and it's Cruyff. Mbappe! Oh, shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Mbappe plays it short, and here's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Nakon Ratchasima, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Edmilson. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Calafiori gets across to intercept that. Gyökeres being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
He won't be happy with that one. Cruyff. And Cruyff! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rodri. Oh, good-looking ball. Edmilson. And here's Messi. Nakon Ratchasima, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He can run onto that. And he cuts out the supply. Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. Edmilson. Alvarez gets a foot in here. Gyökeres. Great ball, and he's... Alvarez! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Into the lead once more. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
Nakhon Ratchasima leading now. He has found a way through. Tries a shot! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And now he has two. So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Kimmich. Nakhon Ratchasima have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now that's a fine challenge.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's in on, and the shot! Another one of football's and how moments.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Lahm defending his court. Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Seedorf. And Edmilson. Alvarez. Messi. That's tidy. No outsmarting him this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
There will be 3 minutes.
Fourth official
added
showing that
time.
there will be 3 minutes of added time. Looking for the run. Will play through for the wide man. Big chance! Gyökeres. That's at the end. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add, and it continues to hold its place.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, what has happened here?
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Haaland, he's having a pop! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Space for him to turn and look. That is good strength. Crossed into the middle. Good read, needed to be. It's a pretty loose pass. Makaleli. Looking to play him in, and he's got the beating of his man. Now it's Yamal, and this is Messi. He's onside. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Played out towards the right wing. Xavi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And they've got a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And it's Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nakon Rachasima yet to have an attempt on goal. Schneider. Now it's Mbappe. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now this could be a chance. Caught offside that time. Valverde, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner.
It's always intriguing to see just how much influence Bonucci has over the game here.
Part of a famous back three, of course, that is written into Italian footballing folklore.
Yeah, and he was the most adept with his feet and build-up play, Peter. I would say his style of play is more sweeper-like. It's going to be his job to mop up anything the backline wins back and then start zipping passes left, right.
Mbappe! Mbappe is magnificent! About as smooth as it gets. And Hellas Verona have the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Verona are such an adept counter.
There's the shot! And a neat finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So that's 2 now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He's picked his way, tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Kimmich with the short one. Safe to say he's capable of better than that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Valverde. Valverde crosses. No, he's overshot the green. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Valverde. Shot could... Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Rodri. And here's Yamal. Now it's... And the shot! Oh, easy pickings there. He is... Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Now it's Eze. Chance! And here's Valverde. And he's gone backward here. Valverde. Decent chance! Well taken goal. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Nakhon Ratchasima cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Eze is onto this. And he shoots! And that's a tidy finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Tries to pass it through. Rodri. Yamal. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's half-time. Nakhon Ratchasima are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And we are up to the break.
I think it shows you the danger of not killing off the game when you've got the opportunity. It might be level on paper, Peter, but we know who has the momentum now to go on and win this.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. And so we're off again.
Lascia il campo per il numero 19. Messi, attenzione, un cambio.
Gyökeres driving on and making good progress. Messi, and Messi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Nakhon Ratchasima do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, super ball! Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Hakimi gets over and intercepts. Looking for options for movement. Makalele.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's a sharp little ball here. And here's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Haaland! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Nakon Ratchasima are looking to go forward now. Now that's well seen too. Kvaratskhelia. Gyökeres looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, robust challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's quick to return it. And he's definitely onside. Nakon Ratchasima do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Threads one in. Oh, facing up to his adversary. He's having a shot! That's another chance! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Haaland, and it's made its way to him. Nakon Ratchasima needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And a shot!
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero
It's their
8.
second corner of the game.
Numero 9. Numero 7. Lasciano il campo per
Bonucci
il
tries to
numero
clear.
18. Il numero
Chance
13.
for a shot!
Il numero 21.
Tried the volley, but no.
Cambio di
That's
giocatori.
unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
And this is Eto'o. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bale picked out brilliantly. Bale gets flagged offside. Alvarez currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rodri. 75 minutes played. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Short changes him with that pass. He's had a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
That'll be a throw-in. Kvaratskhelia. Valverde. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Marcelo. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Kvaratskhelia is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Eto'o. Now it's Bale. And here's Eto'o. It's Bale!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Hakimi. That is ended up in no man's land. Kimmich. Now he's running away. Oh, well played, well played. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in a great position here. Makaleli. And that'll be the end of that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints.